Alright guys, we're here doing a deck profile deck fight for a really different deck. One of the Eradicator's cards that came out of the new set of set 15. It's tough to say because Eradicators haven't been changed since set 9. They've always been playing the same cards and they've been pretty good. Top tier at its best. But these cards are definitely different. They definitely got a couple of buffs to themselves, and then they got their random prioritizing situations that they gave most retires, so you wouldn't be able to just freely retire front rows, just all willy-nilly or whatever you want to retire. So the additions to these, I call it Eradicators 2 because it's a different way to play Eradicators. A lot of Eradicators just break ride, descending game, break ride, gauntlet game. Your one of is a whatever you want to play, sweep, Valensaur reverse, whatever you wanted to put in that place. It definitely got some really nice cards. They're good. I wouldn't call them great, but since I pulled so many, I was thinking like, hey, why don't I just build a deck and see how good it plays? And I've actually been ranking up pretty well with this deck. It's got some nice little quirks to it. So we're gonna start off with the starters. Still playing the Lynchu, Counterblast 1 with the nerf. Only retires grade 1s or higher. Still pretty good, still worth playing. The new break ride, Eradicator Ignition Dragon, really good break ride. Not as cohesive or reliable as Valensaur, but it is pretty good. Valensaur allows you to get rid of that intercept no matter what. This is just prioritizing the back row at random. So Counterblast 1 plus 10k, retire 2 rear guards, your opponent's rear guards at random, prioritizing the back row. And then if you retire one, if your opponent has one or less rear guards, counter charge. And that counter charge is pretty good, definitely comes in handy. And then he also has the break ride skill plus 3k when he swings at the Vanguard. I'm playing 2 of those. I wouldn't want to play any more because the balance, being able to choose between these two is definitely nice. And you also have them as your heals, so you don't really have to worry. You're not really worried about riding your break ride, but it helps with the power so you can hit numbers if you're not going for the Tempest bolt. So the Tempest bolt reads Counterblast 3 to retire all your rear guards and your opponent's rear guards, and then during your turn it gets plus 2k for every empty rear guard circle, including your opponent's. And then they all got this buff skill that if it's retired during your turn, draw a card. Now the MVP of the deck I feel like is the double rare Twin Thunder Dragon. Counterblast 2, discard 3 Eradicators to retire your opponent's board and retire your board. If you retire 3 or more, remember if you retire 3 or more, he gets plus 2 crit. So he's swinging with 3 crit super early. Your opponent pushes you to 4 early. They're still at 3. You swing with a triple crit. Throw them off. They don't have a PG. They lose. So you know what I mean. And then he also has the skill when your opponent's rear guards retire plus 3k every time until the end of turn. Then like I say, has the buff skill. If you retire during your turn, draw a card by your own skill. And then we're also playing 2 of the Descendant, only because we only pulled 3 of these and I ain't feel like crafting the extra one. Ideally you want to play 4 of this and then 4 of this, and then I'm playing the 2 Valensaur. So Descendant definitely helps with the games, pushing your opponent to 5 and then killing them with Descendant. It's really super good, especially with Twin Thunder Dragon. When your opponent's at 2, you swing with that triple crit, the PG doesn't proc, and then Descendant comes down and finishes the game. Especially when your opponent's at 2 or something like that and they push you at 4 too early. We're playing these Zutons. Zuton just the basic staple in Eradicators forever. So on hit, soul charge, counter charge, really good. And then we're also playing the tech card Eradicator Near Tree. I don't know how to say that name. On hit, Counterblast 2, draw cards. If you don't really use our Counterblast much, and then we can counter charge pretty easily. And then we're playing the 12Ks because when you're discarding 3 or retiring your whole board, 12K attackers are really helpful to hit those 11K numbers. And then you swing with these 2 big guys that swing with big numbers when they use their skills. And then you're also playing the 1 saucer cannon just to retire that front row so that Descendant can really finish the game off for you. You don't really use them too much. Now this is the MVP of the deck, upgrade 2s, the Force Dragon. When an Eradicator grade 3 is placed, Counter Blast 1, retire your opponent's back row. Retire your opponent's rear guard randomly, prioritizing the back row. You mostly just sit him in the back row and just keep riding grade 3s, the Counter Blasting 1, just freely retiring your opponent's board, keeping them on the heels, keeping them without cards so they can just keep, you know what I mean, not being able to push damage if they need to. And then we're also playing 4 Rising Phoenix just because we're doing so much soul charging. With the grade 1, what's his name? With the grade 1 Deadly Eradicator, when a grade 3 is ridden, put him in the soul, retire your opponent's front row. He goes into the soul, you have Lieutenant soul charging, you have your grade 3s being rewritten. You can easily just pump out 3 of these and draw extra free cards. And then there's empty spaces. We have the 2 10k attackers and then 4 PGs. And we're still playing 9 draw 4 heal. So that's basically how Eradicators play draws, no other cards. Because you want to keep continuously plussing cards in your hand. So we're going to go through some games and see if we can take some wins. It definitely wins out of nowhere. You definitely want to make sure you play things right and not make any mistakes. Because with decks like this that aren't really meta, that are like rogue, like you call, you want to be on your heels against each other decks. Because one wrong mistake just puts you behind so fast. So we're playing against Shadow Paladin. This is going to be a tough matchup. They're the best deck in the format at the moment. Right next to, I'm guessing, Kagero. So this is a pretty good hand. We'll keep these cards. I guess I want to put this back. And this back just because I don't have a grade 3 in my hand. And I want to get one. The Force Dragon. That's pretty nice.
Vanguard.
Hopefully we get him a grade 1. We got 2 PGs. So that's helpful. Alright, we have the Tempest bow and the grade 1, so that's really good. Soul charge, draw 2 cards, draw a card. Alright. Oh, and we have the grade 1 that retires the front row. Nice. Everything's going pretty well right now. We're getting some really good cards. With the heal, nice. We're definitely going to save Linshu for the counter charges for Blaster Blade. Blaster Dark Revenger. We gotta keep those off the board. We already have 2, so if we're at 3, we survive it. A Raging Form turn. Alright, we have Twin Thunder Dragon also. So let's just go ahead and run this into Zutan and then put the Force Dragon down. He has a intercept. So I guess I'll place this up, put this down. I gotta get rid of the intercept so we can really soul charge. You can't retire any starters, so that starter is free to mingle as it pleases. Soul charge and heal. Fortress. A lot of people are still playing the Goddess. I feel like it's a steep cost. Alright, there it is. Gotta get rid of that shawty.
Damage check.
I think I know her name. The Gotta keep those Dorans off the board. Ooh, that's real nice. Pretty nice, my G.
Damage check.
Alright, let's see. And we do Descendant, so we're gonna go Twin Thunder Dragon. Retired here. See what we can draw. We'll call this. He doesn't have match cards in his hand. So I'm gonna use the salsa cannon to go ahead and retire that. And then that gives power, so we
Vanguardにアタック
try to get in the
ダメージ
3.
チェッ
So
Vanguardにアタック
game.
セカンドチェック
Definitely need more cards. Soul
クダメー
charging.
ジチェック
スキル発動
Yeah, let's take out the bottles. If we can't use Twin Dragon, it's fine. Keeping them without cards, keeping a shadow player without cards is just icing on the cake. Oh, there's a Dark 2.
フェリオルコ
Call him the Dorant.
スキル発動
Alright, blast the Dart.
フェリオルコこうリアガードにアタックヴァンガードにアタック
ダメージチェック
ヴァンガードにアタックファー
Going straight to 5.
スセカンドチェック
ダメージチェックスタンド&ドロー
It would really be unfortunate if you didn't have no PGs. It would really be unfortunate.
リミットブレイク
Let's see here. Alright. Let's see if he has any PGs. Tired the whole board. +3 crit. Big power.
どうだ
Alright, 12k attacker. He still has 2 heals, so we're gonna swing with this.
アタック
He's playing
ダメー
crit.
ジチェック
I'm not really worried about him having
Vanguard
any
on
large
the
PG.
check.
If he has a PG here, then
ドロートリガー
power to him. If not, he doesn't have cards.
ゲット
Alright,
ドロ
draw.
ートリ
And needs 2 heals to survive. And he gets none. And that is how Twin Thunder Dragon takes a game. Really quick. Really quick. Your opponent gives you 2 damage, putting you to 4. And you just clean up the board. Clean the board, take them out. It just takes surprisingly wins. You just take that chance and just like Naoki style, just take that chance and discard everything. It's like, you know, the armor break dragon. It's like him on crack. Armor break only retires the front row, I think, and you have to discard any 3 cards. This guy right here retires the whole board. I think we ran into a VP farmer. Alright. If this VP farmer is going to skip right past it, but they have sleeves, so it might not be a VP farmer. Alright. We have a grade 3 and a grade 2, so I guess I'll just keep this hand. Ride this 10k. He's
スタンドアップ
hand shuffling.
バンガード
Yeah, we're playing this a real player. Alright.
スタンド&ドロー
Sook. Let's see what's good. Put this 10k out there. We got Twin Thunder Dragon again. This is a different deck though. They have easy ways to get to the PGs. But
スタンド&ドロー
not easy ways to keep rear guards, so let's just see what happens. I feel like we're playing against one of the rear decks again. Dang, I just thought about it. We just beat the top
Vanguard
tier
on your
deck,
attack.
the Avengers.
ドライブチェック
But he was playing crit, so he didn't really have much cards to hold in his hand.
ダメージチェックヘッドドロー
Ooh,
トリガー
getting draws. I like it. Grade 1. Nice. Draw me Zutan. Speak it into existence and you will
スタン
get
ド
it.
&ドロー
I'm trying. See? I'm trying to tell you. If you speak it into existence, they shall.
ど
I'm
うだ
trying to tell you, Universe will respond. So we just put those there. If she wants to play any rear guards, they're going to get torched
ダメージチェック
once I ride my Twin Thunder Dragon.
スキル発動チャージ
Soul charge. Next turn, I'm gonna draw me a
やる
card.
じゃん
All right, play some cards. Play some
Stand
cards.
on the door.
And watch them get decimated.
ライト
Oh, I did think about taking the break rods out. Just don't really use them, but it's really cool to play the 2 that
ヴァンガードにア
the
タ
2
ッ
god
クドラ
out
イブ
did
チェ
get.
ック
They're being really conservative. They don't want to play any
Damage
cards. That's
check.
funny. It's really funny.
スタンド&ドロー
No one wants to play cards against this deck. Alright, let's see here. I don't think it's a Twin Thunder Dragon game. I'm gonna go Tempest because they have no problem getting PGs. So I'm gonna play this a little bit smarter. Draw me a card. See what I get. Another Rising Phoenix. We'll have the soul soon. So let's just go ahead and just swing like this. I probably should have called the other grade 3 just to put her to 4 for not calling anything. But you have the power to definitely get like hella damage in. Wow, yeah, we definitely should have called my dude and swung with him. Pushing her to 4 to make her put more cards out so we can just retire them all. To be honest, they're gonna take out my intercept, and this is gonna be used to retire something. So, like, if she's able to put me a 4, which is unlikely, we won't lose too many cards to. The job is to not place cards that you don't want to get loose. So, I don't mind placing these grade 3s because they draw me a card every time they're retired by my card effects. So those aren't bad. She's placing a lot of cards. That card just came back. Doesn't have much cards. She's playing draws. No, she's playing crit. She just ain't been drawing nothing. She's over the top of her deck because of this. And lost another heal, but that's too bad.
Vanguard
hit. Okay, I don't know why she didn't. Second critical trigger. I am going to 4. Alright. You like it, and I'm drawing cards. Yeah, she did 2 cards and put 1 in the soul. One in the back of the deck. Yeah, I can't use. They just draw to me. They get too much card advantage. I can't use this. I'm definitely gonna lose out. All right. So I guess I'm gonna lose my whole board, which isn't bad. I have a Zutan. So let's just retire the whole board. Let's just get rid of everything. It's all gone. Alright, we got Zutan to counter charge. And then we'll place this. No, we'll place a 12k attacker. And then this in the back row. Just because I don't want Tom coming in and just ruining my day. Crit. Okay. Soul charging for the damage. Heal, nice. I thought we could get the trigger so we could hit again, but it's fine. Alright, let's see what she got. 4 cards in hand. Not much to really play with. Reveal the top card. Where do you put it at? Oh, you put it back on top. That's probably a trigger. There go Tom. We're nowhere near 1, so I mean 5. So wow, she can't even. Why did she put the booster right there? Where's she a crit? That's be a new player. Alright, I guess we're not taking any damage, not going to 4. Alright guys, I'm gonna give you another game because that was just, I don't know what that was, to be honest with you. Alright, let's get another game in. Put our Eradicator 2 to some real work.
眠気覚ましにぶちかましていくぜ。
私もよろしく。
Alright, let's see where we going again.
よっしゃ、いただきます。
Alright, that was a VP farm earlier, so let's see. I told you I'd get one more game in. Let's see if we can get this game in. Ooh, are you playing against Blue Knight? 6 damage healing is a skill. Lies. Let's hope we're playing against Jewel Knights. Put this back. Put this in the back. I don't really want him now. We'll keep this. Hopefully we draw the grade 3. Got the Zutan. That's nice. Alright, let's see who we're playing against. You have the reverse. Okay, we're definitely playing against Jewel Knights. Alright, nice. I need 4 more rear guards just to use their skills, so if we continue to keep retiring their stuff, they can't really protect it, so it'll be hard for them to use their stuff. Unless they go Ashley. Ashley's a whole different story. But she has a lock too, so if we keep them off the guard, we got a grade 3, that's nice. We're gonna ride this. Got a Zutan, got a Force Dragon. Definitely the twin combo of eradicating city draw trigger and an SP Ashley. Nice. Definitely nice. Self damages. So this might be Stallone Turbo. Or it might be Ashley Turbo.
Vanguardにアタッ
ク。ダメージチェック。
Alright, wasted heal.
ヴァンガードにアタック。ドライブチェット。ドロートリガー。
Super wasted heal, so still hits.
ダメージチェック。スタンド&ドロー。
Let's see what we get. Alright, we got the Zutan. And then we can also get a draw from this. So we'll just call this out. Call this. And call this. So Linchu is going to check out the grade 2. She thought she could just sit back there and chill, but she can't. We're going to go battle. Draw a card. Then the Zutan to unflip. Ooh, Phoenix, nice. Definitely taking out cards. This, unflip, procs, retiring that. Not getting that off for free. Keep off the game. Keep off the game. We can proc him if we ride great. Cannot proc. I'm pretty sure not gonna give me enough damage to use. She has a nifty skill, which reduces the amount of rear guards you need to use your skills. Definitely playing Cologne Turbo. See, SP Cologne. Yeah, wow. Oh yeah, those are just I didn't think it was gonna push me. They're actually pushing me to 4. That's pretty surprising. That's our second heal loss. Alright, we're gonna ride the break wire for the first time. Cause I don't really have many cards to be fishing for Twin Thunder Dragon. Don't have the kind of weapons the other guy. So we'll ride this. We'll use this to retire that. And we'll use ladders to take out that though. Doesn't really matter, it only takes time to keep them off their cards. Alright, then we will move this up. He won't be retiring much with him anymore. Because he's going to use Counter Blast to retire. Oh, we just drew another heal trigger. Alright. He probably won't be able to use this skill no time soon. So I'll call this. I got 2 PVs I can survive. I guess we swing with
ヴァン
this.
ガードにアタック。ファーストチェックヘッ
We get some
ド。ドロートリガ
triggers. Okay, you got a Z10, that's nice.
ー。セカンドチェック。
Definitely need to unflip.
ダメージチェッ
Alright, so we can swing
ヴァンガー
here.
ドにアタック。
ク。ダメージゲッ
Gotta
ト。ドロ
draw.
ートリガー。
Okay. I'm trying to keep it without cards, but you keep drawing triggers.
スタンド&ドロー。
Alright, so you got 5 cards in hand. I definitely survived with 2 PGs. I'm just trying to figure out if I'm gonna be able to get that second damage so I can be able to use Twin Thunder Dragon to finish the game. Probably not Twin Thunder Dragon. I might rewrite this.
来て。
Oh, he counter charges, so it doesn't matter. I can definitely use Twin Thunder Dragon also. I just need to get some draws.
スキル発動。
Definitely need to get some draws.
スペリオルコール。スキル発動。リアガードにアタッ
Alright, yeah, I'm definitely getting that damage. He's going 50
ク。ヴァンガード
here.
にアタックブレイク。
Maybe not. He might just
ファーストチゲット。ヒ
PG.
ールトリガ
Okay.
ー。セカンドゲッ
So long as the
ト。ドロートリガー。
He's hitting so many triggers.
完全ガー
That's
ド。
when deck stand when you grade ones and you have nothing but triggers in your deck. Would you really not hit just so?
ヴァンガードに
I
ア
was
タ
about to
ッ
say this is a free search situation out. Nice heal. That's our last one too. So we got it. So
ス
that's
タンド
nice.
ドロー。
Alright, another Zoo-Tan. That's pretty good. Let me think. I can retire 2 rear guards. Counter charge. I can rod this, retire 2 rear guards. I already feel like she has a PG. So I'm gonna do this.
ゲーム投資にさらなる炎を灯し、再び戦場に舞い戻れ。
Oh, I'm not gonna counter
ブ
charge
レイ
this
ク
Ninja
ブレ
man.
イカー。イグニッションドラ
Retire both of those. Off this. And we have to do this just so we don't lose. And we go swing
ゴン。リアガードにアタッ
swing
ク。アタック。
here.
ファーストチェックヘッド。
Nice
ドロートリガー。
draw. Nice draw. You need those
セ
draws.
カンドチェック。
Come on, didn't I saw the things down here? We had
ヴァンガードにアタッ
some.
ク。
ダメージチェッ
Alright, back to
ヒー
limit
ル
break
発
for
動チャー
us.
ジ。
Unflip the damage for us.
ク。スタンド&ドロー。
Doesn't like she played Blaster Blade, so because she's playing the Miranda, so you can't play Blaster Blade. So they have to swing, and then swing with the crit for a PG. We don't need more counter blast. We just need more cards, actually. But I'm pretty sure she has PG, so
コール。
so she has to play a lot of cards. She has to basically drop her whole hand so that he doesn't come in and
Call.
just ruin her day.
スキル発動。
Yeah, she got PGs in her hand.
スペリオルコール。スキル発動。アタック。
One heal left.
アタック。
That's what the unreliability of him
ヴ
is.
ァンガー
Is
ドにア
that
タックブレイク。
he's not really getting rid of intercepts, so we have no way of getting rid of him. And she gets her last heal.
セカン
Oh,
ド
we just this game is just unfortunate. I promise you. Like the last heal, she's procced every single heal. Well, she drew 2, so I give her that. She drew 2. I don't have enough cards to even use him. I don't want to have a camera to use him. I guess. Just to get rid of more cards. You can't heal. So that doesn't do
ブレイク
anything.
タイム。
It's like retiring those do literally nothing.
どうだ。アタック。リアガードにアタック。ヴ ァンガードにアタッ
Like,
ク
once
チ
you
ェッ
like draw into a
Second
PP
check.
with a draw trigger with Tempest,
ダメージチェッ
we're definitely taking an L here. She
Stand
just
on
Counter
the
Blast
door.
to call a Jewel Knight and then drop her whole hand and swing with a crit. So lost this one, my G. We tried. Alright, come on. Even if I didn't give her that damage so she couldn't call anything out, she can still just put up a column, swing here, swing.
頼んだわよ。スキル発動。
Let's see what she does.
スペリオルコール。来て。コール。
Yeah, she had
リア
two
ガード
things
にア
in
タ
there.
ック。ヴァンガードにアタックブレイク。ファーストチェック。セカンドチェック。
Definitely took a chance. If I had a PG, she would just lost there. But we didn't have to. It didn't matter. Alright guys, the deck is good. It's just, it struggles at its points with trying to keep cards in hand, trying to push damage. If you draw most of your triggers, it's really hard for you to stay in the game. It's definitely a surprising game. It definitely throws people off their it definitely catches people by surprise, I want to say. It's definitely fun. It's super fun deck, super budget. You really don't need nothing but 4 triple rares, and everything else is double rares for the whole deck. So you definitely check it out. Definitely see if you like the vibe of the deck. It's definitely different compared to the set 9 Eradicators that just outwill your opponent and just suck the life out of them every moment they get. Your primary goal is just to keep your opponent from rear guards. I think I probably misused some of my counter blasts, so I wouldn't be able to use their skills, but their skills wasn't really doing anything. Going against Roll Paladin and Go Paladin is really hard to keep them away from rear guards. They just keep pumping them out. So it's definitely tough. But check it, like I said, check it out. Check out my build. This is not really a how you should build it. This is just my opinion of how I feel the deck goes. Definitely a good preference to take out the break rides and play like some other stuff, maybe for Descendant and then play a one of or something. It's just these are the best Eradicators to be playing besides everything else. I wouldn't say Sweep will be good in here because he has to Soul Charge a Eradicator, taking away cards from you, but he does draw a card. But he's Counter Blast to retire the board. They already do retire it, so it's not really necessary. But yeah, that's the deck. Like, comment, subscribe, and any support is appreciated. I'm gonna keep pumping out these videos, these deck profiles. I really pulled pretty good on set 15 because I have a lot of deck profiles coming out for Ezel. I might have Jewel Knights coming out. I doubt it. I might just give up on that. I did pull pretty good for Jewel Knights, but it's not really my cup of tea. I don't want to pump out a deck profile for a deck that I really don't know much on how to play. And then I also have DDR coming out, so just look for those deck profiles. Definitely got them coming out this week. And yeah, and that is it. Like I said, any support is greatly appreciated, and peace.